தமிழக காங்கிரஸ் தேர்தல் பொறுப்பாளர் தினேஷ் குண்டுராவ் நாங்குநேரி சட்டமன்ற தொகுதி அலுவலகத்தில் செய்தியாளர்களை சந்தித்தார். அப்போது அவர், தற்போது நடைபெறும் தேர்தலில் மிகப்பெரிய வெற்றியை காங்கிரஸ், திமுக உள்ளிட்ட மதசார்பற்ற கூட்டணி கட்சிகள் அடையும். எங்கள் கூட்டணி இயற்கையான வலுவான கொள்கைகள், கோட்பாடுகள் உள்ள கூட்டணி. ஆனால் எதிரணி அதிமுக, பாஜக கூட்டணியில் எந்தவித கொள்கையும் கோட்பாடும் கிடையாது. இந்திய ஜனநாயகத்தை சட்டத்துக்கு விரோதமான அச்சுறுத்தல் மூலம் சிதைத்து விட்டனர். இன்றைய பொருளாதாரம் மிகவும் பின்னோக்கி வந்துவிட்டது. திமுக ஆட்சியில் கொண்டு வந்த நாங்குநேரி சிறப்பு பொருளாதார மண்டலத்தை செயல்படுத்தப்படாமல் புறந்தள்ளிவிட்டனர். தேவேந்திரகுலம் வேளாளர் மசோதாவால் காங்கிரஸ் வாக்கு வங்கியில் எந்த பாதிப்பும் இல்லை எனவும், ஜெயலலிதா மரணத்திற்கு பிறகு இந்த தேர்தல் மூலம் ஓபிஎஸ் மற்றும் இபிஎஸ் ஆகிய இருவரும் தங்கள் அதிகாரத்தை பாதுகாப்பதில் தான் இருக்கிறார்கள் எனவும் அவர் கூறினார்.
Press conference here in Naganeri. Our former minister, the Manoj Aditya ji, our candidate, DNCC treasurer, Kushi Manoharan ji here, our DCC president, KPK J. Kumar, Congress, DMK leader, Sri Graham Bell, and other leaders are present. Sorry for coming late. We got end up in a meeting late. So, firstly, we've been observing for the last 15 days since nomination started, since 12th nomination started. It's been more than 15 days. The whole atmosphere in Tamil Nadu is pointing towards a very big win for the DMK, Congress, CPI, PCK, MDMK and many other political parties. This alliance, the Secular Democratic Alliance, is going to sweep this election. There are 2-3 reasons for that to happen. One is our alliance is a very natural alliance. It is a strong alliance led by Sri Stalin, and we saw the results in the parliament election. The same alliance swept the Tamil Nadu parliament election. So it is a alliance which has got unity and ideology both. On the other side, the alliance of AIDMK and BJP and PMK is not a natural alliance, it's an unnatural alliance. It is a forced alliance. They have come together not for the purpose of any ideology or for the purpose of any program, but for the sake of survival. They have come together. So people have seen through that. People are seeing that. And there is a big leadership problem in that alliance. That is one of the main reasons why our secular front is going to sweep this election. Second thing is, last 10 years of the AIDMK rule, hardly any development has taken place. And after the demise of Jayalalitha ji, the AIDMK has lost its old dignity, self-respect which it used to maintain, and its leadership has become questionable. They are only staying together, Mr. OPS and EPS, they are staying together because they are in power. The power is removed from this. If they lose power in this election, they will not stay together. So, within the AIDMK, 10 years of misgovernance, corruption, non-performance, not protecting the rights of the Tamil people. The people want a change. People people are fed up of that government. So that is the second reason. Third reason is the politics of the Bharatiya Janata Party. The way they are trying to govern this country. This fascist force is trying to destroy democracy. They are using every illegal means to threaten opposition parties, to threaten opposition leaders, and using the power of the center, they want to demolish the democratic structure that there is there in the country today. There are so many examples I can give. I can go on and on and on talking. How states are becoming weaker, how states are being neglected, how center is taking away all the powers. Whether it is GST, whether it was demonetization, whether it is the national education policy, whether it is the farm laws, whether it is the CAA, every of the law, every act of center is creating disturbance, creating disharmony. It is destroying the federal structure of this country, and the way institutions are being abused. Every institution today is losing its credibility, whether it is the Election Commission of India, whether it is the IT, ED, CBI departments, whether it is even the courts, the way they are being handled, it's becoming a big question mark. So people, this BJP has become a fascist organization. And in Tamil Nadu, they have threatened and blackmailed and subjugated the AIDMK to go in for an alliance with them. They do not have even a single MLA, but they control the AIDMK. They do not have a single MP, but Chief Minister has to sit and get up whenever Mr. Modi tells him. In Puducherry, how they have, without the last election, all the BJP candidates have lost its deposit. Today they are coming and buying the mandate. They want to buy the mandate. So, this kind of politics has not been seen in this country. And I think Tamil Nadu people will not allow this to happen. So, these are the three main reasons why this election will see the alliance led by DMK crossing 200. It will definitely cross the number 200, and it will be a sweep like the parliamentary. So, track record of AIDMK and BJP is responsible for this. Today economy is such a bad position. Today prices are going so high. Today common man is suffering. All laws are being made to help the rich people. I would want to ask a question to Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah. Every time they come to Tamil Nadu nowadays, they are coming. Why are they not talking about the farm laws which they have enacted? If it is so good for the farmers, they should come and tell us, the people of Tamil Nadu, people of Kerala, people of Bengal, people of Assam, that these are the laws I have made, which is going to help the farmers. Why is he not talking about it? Why are the farmers still agitating? In the month of May, they are going to again get off parliament. PM does not even listen to the farmers. And the economy is so bad today. Who is responsible for this bad economy? It's the Prime Minister. So what is the track record of BJP? What is the track record of ADMK? Even here also, if you look at this district and Naganeri, since we are here, Special Economic Zone was started by DMK. Just because DMK started that Special Economic Zone, AIDMK in 10 years has totally neglected that area. Development is not for any one political party, no. So the people of the region, there would have been investment, there would have been jobs, there would have been so much of improvement. Nothing they have done. What have they done for the farmers? Nothing they have done. There is so much of banana cultivation, plantation in this region. No storage facility has been created. So we are promising that when we come to power, we will do all these things. We will revive industry. We will revive agricultural production and agricultural processing. We will put investment in all those things. Our manifesto, DMK manifesto, has been well received. Congress also has issued its own manifesto. So definitely, it's very, very clear that this is going to be a historic election, and it's going to send a message throughout the country that time for BJP to pack up and go from Delhi also is coming very short. The time is coming very short. Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Assam, West Bengal, all will give that message. Enough of this fascist government, enough of these lies, enough of telling falsehoods to people. Where are the jobs? Where is the foreign money? Where is the money in our bank accounts? Where is the doubling of our agricultural income? Where is Lokpal? Where is the fight against corruption? Where is the black money which is supposed to come back? Where is the Achay Din? Nothing. So, this is the beginning of the end for the Bharatiya Janata Party, and Tamil Nadu will give that strong message. This is what I want to say. And here also Mr. Ruby Manoharan ji, along with the support of DMK, our leaders, and other allies parties, I'm sure he is going to win in a handsome way. Last time in the by-election, it was a by-election. After the by-election, he worked hard in the constituency. And with the support of Aditya ji and everybody, all Congress leaders and all allies, and people today, yesterday have been around, the support is getting is overwhelming support, ரொம்ப support ஒரு இருக்கிறீங்க. கண்டிப்பாக ஒரு ஜெயிச்சுட்டு வராரு நம்பிக்கை இருக்குது. So, along with that, this entire region, the southern region, I think we'll see the biggest sweep. The biggest sweep in Tamil Nadu will be the southern region, where almost all seats the alliance is going to take. Thank you.
திராவிட கட்சிகளுக்கு இடையான தேர்தலில் இப்போ மத ரீதியான ஒரு பிரச்சாரமாக வந்துருக்கு. அது தமிழகத்துக்கு நீங்கள் எப்படி பார்க்குறீங்க? தமிழக அரசு ரிலிஜியன் கேம்பெயின் இன் தமிழ்நாடு.
அதான் சொல்கிறேன், இது தமிழ்நாடு இட் won't work. Tamil Nadu has got its own history, own culture, own identity. You can't bring this kind of politics and try to win over people of Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has seen Periyar, Tamil Nadu has seen Kamaraj, Tamil Nadu has seen Karunanidhi, Tamil Nadu has seen many tall leaders, Rajaji, VOC, MGR, top leaders Tamil Nadu has seen. They will not allow this kind of politics. Tamil people will not allow.
Sir, Modi is
humiliating AIDMK. Modi and Amit Shah are humiliating their alliance partner. AIDMK never wanted to go with BJP. They've been forced. It's a forced marriage. This marriage has only been compelled. Our alliance is tested alliance. Congress and DMK have been together for a long time now. And last parliament we've been together and we won everything. So since Modi ji cannot talk about anything good, about his own development he cannot talk, about his own contributions he cannot talk. So he simply makes some good statements which can catch headline, that's all. Rajinikanth, I don't think he will go. See, that is a different issue. But they should have given the award long back. Why give it now? Award should not be given during elections for purpose of vote. BJP should not do this. Rajinikanth is not taking any political stand. He is not saying support anybody or defeat anybody. So I don't think that will have any impact. Onnume avudilla. Onnu impact avudilla.
Sir, what
a diversion. Farmers are protesting for 250 days now. And they will not stop. Till the farm laws are repealed, these farmers will not stop. So these are all just to create confusion. These farm laws will destroy the agricultural sector. And democracy, what is democracy? Should discuss, should debate, then we should finalize. Here Modi, he announces, then he says let us discuss. That is not correct. So these are
What
all
about the EVM? It's right or not?
EVM, I will not get into that issue because that is a technical issue. But we have faith in democracy. We have faith in the election commission. I don't see anything happening on that.
Sir,
They were
your alliance had declared after period. Devendra Velalar people issued passed in the parliament also. Present time your growth.
ಇದೆಲ್ಲ Congress has raised the issue in parliament to support this.
Village.
But all these things, why do they do it only before election? I don't understand. Why does AIDM announce this only before election? Why does BJP do this only before election? Because real commitment is you should do it from your heart, not for the purpose of vote.
Okay.
These things will not affect the election. They think it will affect the election. But really speaking, this trying to give 10% before election to 1 year, whether it is good or bad, we don't know. But why do it just before election? Why do this? These things will not work. People will not believe these things.
Okay. Do not affect your vote bank.
It will only increase our vote bank.
Thank you.
It will increase our vote bank because of all these things. Our situation is improved.
Another one question. Your policy is a natural policy. Just you will tell. But your leaders approach to the anyone other party after declared 25 seats. What is the natural alliance?
Natural
அதாவது வந்து நேச்சுரல் அலைன்ஸ்னு சொல்லி எஸ்டி
We only discuss with DMK, we finalize with DMK. That is the issue, no problem. Whatever is before numbers negotiation, that is a different issue. Numbers finalized, that is over. Subject matter is closed. Now Rahulji came, he announced, people of Tamil Nadu have decided to make Stalin Chief Minister. Now Rahulji has said, Priyanka ji is coming on 3rd to Kanyakumari, day after. So we have no problem, and all party meeting, even there also DMK people are participating in that meeting. Rahulji participated